Ladies and gentlemen, welcome tonight to another edition of the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode on the channel. It is the Food City 500 at the Bristol Motor Speedway, or should I say the Food City 250 at the Bristol Motor Speedway for the NASCAR Cup Series. This is going to be our second of four 50% races on the season here today. We were originally going to run a NASCAR Busch Series race at IRP. Changed my mind because I feel like this race will be a little bit quicker with only running 50%. Have to get this race in before the start of the Xfinity race tonight because we are doing a live commentary for the Xfinity race. So we should get this one finished before the start of that race. The only scary thing for me is trying to get that stream set up in between this one and the next one. So we are not going to waste any further time. Like, share, and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content as we're about to get into this one. Qualified 7th here tonight. Looks like starting 6th. Couple drivers going to the rear for the start of tonight's race at Bristol. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Cole Custer will be the two drivers. Drop into the back. Martin Truex Jr. will be starting on the pole as well. And yes, Kurt Busch confirmed 2311 Racing right before I went live here today as well. So, hey, we'll see what you can do. More to talk about that in a little bit, but for right now, the green flag is going to drop and we're underway at Bristol. With these 50% races, remember 4 times fuel and tire wear consumption. Schneider a little loose as they get up to speed here. Already in that outside lane early on, and Martin Truex Jr. is going to lead lap 1 at Bristol.
Looking inside now.
Denny Hamlin trying to hold up Schneider on the outside. Kenseth will make the pass on him. Ryan Blaney and Keegan Schneider side by side. Schneider still loose in the corner. 3 wide. Loose is fast if he can hang on to it, but with the 4 times tire wear, hopefully he's not going to wear the tires out too much. Contact with Hamlin off the exit of turn 2. Hamlin slides into 3, drifting up the track. Kurt Busch straightens him back out. Might have to tighten the car up a little bit under the first pit stops. Jackson Thomas, Ashton G, Darius Vereen, Tyler Burbeck.
Careful, still there.
Huge dump from Trump's rump. Welcome to the stream as well. Everybody will have to make a pit stop here in stage 1. We have 62 laps in the opening stage of this race as well. Schneider's just a little bit too loose. It's costing him on corner exit because he's not able to try to get back to the gas and stay in the gas as soon as he wants. Just brush the wall off turn 4. That scrubbed a little time off, and here comes Kevin Harvick looking underneath. Couldn't quite get to the left rear corner panel that time. Schneider sends it into turn 3 underneath Ryan Blaney, and he couldn't clear him. A little contact. Sends it off into 1 and 2. Big time slide job to get around Blaney there. And look at Harvick with the momentum down on the bottom. He gets around the 12 as well, and now he's inside the 99. Only other 50% race we had this season was also on a short track at Richmond. There was a huge sense of urgency in that race. I'm sure we'll see more of the same here tonight. 3 wide as Harvick slides up the track. Denny Hamlin to the bottom. What a move by Hamlin. A little contact between the 4 and the 99 as well. Really allowed Harvick to make that move. Schneider shoots down to the bottom. Slides up in front of the 42 of Kenseth. There's contact there. This guy's being extra aggressive early on at Bristol. Cars One Boy, welcome to the stream. Ethan, welcome on in as well. Yeah, Kurt Busch to 2311 Racing. How about that?
That was a better lap. Still there.
They're trying to get back around Denny Hamlin. Car's just a little loose again. That time he did stay in the gas. He is really pushing the car on its edge. Schneider's been off to an unreal start this season, just coming in hot off a win at Talladega where he led 108 of the 188 laps in that 500-mile race and won both stages as well. Benedetto's had a great start to the year. He's in the top 5 early on. He's got Bell underneath him side by side there. Schneider with a big slide into turn 3. Now he gets to the outside of the 21 after Bell clears to Benedetto for 3rd. Schneider's starting to get rolling now as the longer run cars starting to slowly kick in. Schneider to 3rd place off turn 4 on Christopher Bell as he's about to enter lap traffic. 1, 2, 3, 4. All Toyotas. Top two are Joe Gibbs Racing Toyotas, and you got Channel Racing in third, and Levine Family Racing in fourth. We'll be watching the Xfinity race tonight. This is only a 50% race. We should get done before the start of the Xfinity race. We're going to be cutting it close, but we should get done. I'm really banking on the green flag dropping at closer to like 7:50, 7:45. I know the race coverage starts at 7:30. But we will be doing live commentary of that race as well, so that will be our live commentary race of the week on the channel. First time in a few weeks because I've been at the track the last couple of weekends. Truex lost the lead a couple laps ago to Kyle Busch. Loose car for sure for Schneider. He's got to be careful if he ever goes to the bottom like he did that last corner. He's going to go 3 wide, perhaps to the outside. Big loose moment there for Josh Bilicki. Not as loose as Schneider getting into turn 1, though. Oh, man, into the back of Bowman now. Schneider's got to go to the bottom. The top side just wasn't opening up enough as he sends it off into turn 1. Big time move. Only about halfway through the actual tire stint itself. And yes, this is a 50% race. Second of 4 of these 50% races this season. And Eric Almirola coming out of the pit lane. Getting to pit under green. That's something you don't want to do at Bristol if you can help it. Losing 2 to 3 laps. A tough break for Almirola. Also off to a pretty decent start this season. There's Kyle Busch. That's Skittles Toyota. 3 wide. He's going to be in the middle. Contact with the leaders off turn 4 as Schneider rubs and runs right on by Busch. Using the lap car of Johnson as a pick aggressively there, and Schneider leads for the first time here today at Bristol. Look at him just squeeze into that gap to lap Custer and get to the outside of Ty Dillon. DB Forever 85, welcome to the stream. Schneider's about to spin out one of these times. Really having a tough time with his race car. It's fast, but he's having a tough time with the handling. It's a good thing it's only a 250 lap race instead of 500. It's our first of 2 trips to Bristol on the season. Bristol night race will be in the playoffs. And there's our first caution of the night. Caution is out at lap 27. That is our first yellow. Like trouble in turns 3 and 4. Everybody's going to hit pit road for fuel and tires here. Half a round of wedge going to go into the race car for the 99 team. Top it off on fuel, 4 fresh tires as well. Free pass to Brad Keselowski in 16th. Eric Almirola is 4 laps down. And whoever brought that caution out will remain in the race. All 40 cars make their way into the pits again. Surprised Almirola's not staying out to get the wave around and get one of his 3 laps back. Martin Truex Jr. gains not 1 but 2 spots on pit road. He'll get the restart in the lead. Kyle Busch, the big loser, he loses 2 spots. And he'll have to restart a little bit further back and forth. Schneider lost 1, restarted second. Trying to get the launch on Martin Truex Jr. into turn 1. Hamlin underneath Schneider, allowing Truex to get ahead a little bit more. Denny Hamlin sends it off into the corner. He clears Schneider for second place, and he wants a shot to go after Truex for the lead. guys are good to make it on fuel to the end of stage 1 now. 7 sets of tires left for these drivers. Schneider's fastest lap of the race at that time, 15.793. 7th place qualifying effort, though. That's the best qualifying run that this team has had on an oval this season. It does have 2 poles, but they were both on the first 2 road courses at Sonoma and the Indianapolis road course. Schneider trying to hold off Christopher Bell. Top 5 now, all Toyotas. Kurt Busch trying to pass his brother Kyle. 4th position right now. This is definitely the right adjustment for Schneider. The car is more stable. It's still a little loose, but it's not as loose as it was before. We'll see how it'll react on the longer run with older tires. He's hanging into 3rd place pretty well as the Busch brothers are side by side again, but this time it's for 4th place instead of 5th. Christopher Bell's lost a couple spots. Back to 6th place trying to fend off Matt DiBenedetto in the 21. Still only 3 different winners in the first 9 races of the season, and we have another caution. So caution's out again. Everybody going to stay out of the pits and conserve their tires, it looks like this time. Alex Bowman gets the free pass at 17. Already our 2nd caution of the night, the first 50 laps. This one is out for John Hunter Nemechek in the 38 car. So Nemechek will bring out caution number 2. Not sure if he's going to remain in the race or not. Wait and see. Truex will lead the field to the green again. Flying back in the air at Bristol. Schneider got a great launch. He's going to go 3 wide to the inside into turn 1. Schneider to the lead. But as he drifts up the racetrack trying to get to the outside, it's Martin Truex Jr. who tries to get back underneath him again. A lot of pressure from the 19. Schneider trying to hold him off as he leads that lap at the line. 21 laps to go now in stage 1. What a restart from the 99, and now he's got the clean air trying to hang on in front of the 19. Took the lap traffic to get to the lead during that first tire stint of the race. Everybody on the lead lap stayed out of the pits there. That was a heck of a restart for Schneider. He just got a great launch. Now Kurt Busch is going for 2nd place underneath Truex. Kurt's fighting his way through the field. So is DiBenedetto. He had a great restart. He's up to 4th. Gained about 3 positions. Hamlin, the big loser, restarted 2nd. And he got taken 3 wide into turn 1. He fell all the way back to 6th. Actually, it looks like 7th. And now DiBenedetto's underneath Kurt Busch for 2nd place. And he should clear him off turn 4 this time. Benedetto, remember, has a win this season. He won at Chicagoland, so he is in the playoffs. He's got 2 stage wins as well this season. He's had a great year so far. This is only the 10th race of the season as well. Hopefully we don't have too many cautions in this race that we don't play. This race and make it last a lot longer than what it needs to be so we can get it done before the Xfinity race. Got the 3-second lead. Schneider really loose off 4. 13 laps to go. Stage 1. It comes down to 37%. Eric Jones is having a terrible day. A lot of Toyotas in the top 5 and top 10 throughout the course of this race, but Eric Jones is in 36th early on. Issues of some sort for him. Just running way off the speed of these other Toyotas. Chase Elliott in 31st as well. Schneider jammed the brakes into 3 to keep it off of Elliott on the outside.
All right, time to go. Keep it nice and smooth for us. You're all clear up top there. All right, you're clear.
Well, Schneider would not have as loose of a setup coming into this race even.
You got room. You're clear.
If it would have been the full 500 laps. 3 wide down to the bottom. Oh my goodness. How did he not spin out that time? I thought for a fact that car was going around. You want to talk about a race car being on its edge.
You got room. You're clear there.
This car is more than on its edge right now. Got a 6-second lead. He can back off. Schneider wants to lap as many cars as he can.
Top 3, use it if you need it. All clear. Got one outside now. All right, you're clear.
A little bit more clean air to work with now, at least for a couple laps. If you want, they'll catch more lap traffic. 6 laps to go, stage 1.
Stay high up there.
Kenseth is the last car on the lead lap at 16th.
Still there.
Schneider roaming around the outside.
Got a car low now.
Had to tag Byron a little bit, getting into 3, and Byron got skatey. He hangs on to his race car. Logano goes a lap down. 4 to go in stage 1. Boyer in 13th is going to go a lap down off of turn 2. Keselowski, Tyler Reddick up here. They're both on the lead lap for now. Last 2 cars on the lead lap. Schneider might be able to lap inside the top 10 here before the end of stage 1. He's got a 10.5 second lead.
Hold your line. Got one inside.
Oh, Balicki took the line away of the 99. He got really loose in the process. Schneider has to drop down to the bottom. Sends it underneath Reddick. 3 wide with Balicki still up high. Made the pass, and now he's on the outside of the 2 of Keselowski again. Custer 2 laps down in 18th as well. He's holding up Brad. Harvick in 10th. Kurt Busch fell all the way back to 9th somehow, despite being in 2nd initially off the restart.
All right, you're clear there.
Harvick trying to block Schneider into 3. Goes low. This is the final lap of the stage. Harvick will go a lap down. Is Kurt going to go a lap down? I think so.
Good job.
Keegan Schneider wins stage 1 at Bristol, his 13th stage win of the season. Unbelievable. More than what Kyle Larson has this season now. Kyle Larson fan, welcome to the stream. So stage 1 in the books. Keegan Schneider will win the opening stage. Kurt Busch was a lap down right at the end there, so Kurt Busch will be the driver to get the free pass during the stage break. Everybody going to hit pit road for the second time here tonight. 4 fresh tires, full tank of fuel coming for the 99. How about BJ McLeod up to 3rd? He has had a very good start to this season as well. And how about McLeod gaining not 1 but 2 spots on pit road? DiBenedetto loses 6. Schneider obviously not going to restart from the lead. Great pit stop by the 78 crew. And here we go. He did a great job making sure he wasn't going to squeal the tires, but he gets into the side of Christopher Bell. And Bell gets sideways, gets into Newman. 3 wide as they split the sliding 95 car. Kyle Busch, incredible pass for him to get to 3rd. And BJ McLeod now leads at Bristol early in stage 2. Schneider knows he's got a faster car. McLeod's got the clean air. Saw what the clean air did for Schneider in the last restart. He was able to hold on, but now he's trying to hold back Kyle Busch as well. Doesn't want to run the bottom. He's kind of diamonding the corners off, if not running the bottom, to keep Kyle Busch behind him. Just ran my fastest lap ever that last lap, and then got in the wall getting into one. 15.721 that last lap for Schneider.
Inside. You got room. You're clear. Car there on the inside.
Kyle underneath Schneider off the exit of turn 2. Schneider down the block. Oh, Busch puts the bumper to him. Almost spun the 99 around. Stacks him up. Kyle lost a little bit more ground than Schneider did. He checked up, probably thinking Schneider was going to spin after he got into the back of him, and BJ McLeod's out to almost a 1 second lead now. Kyle was aggressive, trying to make the pass once. Schneider again gets the run off the high side, blocks Busch into one. Oh man, big slide to keep the car on the inside and hold Busch back a little bit longer. Busch gonna move up to the outside now. Oh, Schneider brushed the wall off forward, a little bit of a mistake there. Kyle couldn't capitalize. That would have been a perfect time for Busch to be on the inside when Schneider scraped the wall just a tiny bit. That might have been the run he needed to get underneath him, stay underneath him, and make the pass. Now he's got to fight to get back within striking distance again. Cloud's still out to about a 1.2 second lead. At this point in the race, we have just over 150 laps to go. And at Bristol, that is not a lot of laps. They're starting to run McLeod back down again. I'm sure when they get into lap traffic, it's going to help this 99 car out quite a bit once again. Especially if the lap traffic side by side in front of McLeod into turn 1 this time. Gonna give him nowhere to go. Schneider trucking right along. Oh! McLeod puts the bumper to the 73. Look at Schneider trying to squeeze through the middle. He got into the 73 as well. McLeod holding on to the lead for now. Schneider definitely closed in, and now he guns it to the outside. Gonna get the run off the banking. Fincham was down low as well. Evasive maneuver now to get underneath the 00 into 1 and 2, and Schneider quickly pulls away after taking the lead. For the third different time already here tonight. Really loose off turn 4. Kyle Busch is up to second now. He has caught McLeod and passed him after BJ lost the lead a couple laps prior. Alternate through the different camera angles for the first time in the race tonight. 41 laps to go. Stage 2 currently. Everybody will have to make a pit stop at some point in this second stage. We've had 2 cautions for incidents so far.
Stay low. Clear high, bud. Alright, clear outside.
Oh man, Schneider into the wall off board. Tried to back the corner up a little bit better to get a run on Elliott, and he got back into the gas just a little too soon in doing so. It's all over Alex Bowman. He's boxed in. Bowman on the outside right in front of him. Now Bowman pulls out of the way, down low in front of his teammate. Schneider to get the run on the high side and work his way around the 88. Schneider trying to go for his 8th win in the first 10 races of the season. Had 5 all of last year.
Still there?
Off to a dream start. He hasn't dominated all the races he's won. He's probably dominated about 3 or 4 of them, and that includes even Talladega in the last race. Got in the back of Ryan Blaney on accident there off of turn 4. Trips his way around Logano. That was a tight squeeze, but he made it through the corner. Look at this mess. 3 wide, Hamlin, Kurt Busch. Both battling through it. Trying to at least. So is Kevin Harvick. And crosses Harvick over. Back to the outside again. Oh, car in the wall! Corey LaJoie, caution's out. Schneider accidentally ran into the back of Bobby Carter afterwards, and that gave him 3 seconds of damage. Everybody checked up, and it looked like LaJoie blew a right front tire. That's a tough break for Schneider. That 3 seconds of damage is going to cost him some time on this next pit stop. Brad Keselowski will win the free pass position there. Kurt Busch barely holds on to the lead, as well as Hamlin. Fortunately for Harvick rather, he falls 2 laps down right before that caution waved. And that is now the 3rd caution for incident here tonight. Dark Crypto, welcome to the stream. It's going to be an interesting restart. Schneider back in traffic. Lost a bunch of spots there. He's going to jump 3 wide to the inside into 1. Cleared Newman. Still got Hamlin to his outside. Oh, and Newman moves the 99 up the track. Moved him up out of the way. Benedetto lost time on pit road for a 2nd straight stop as well. Schneider into the back of Newman, a little bump and run of his own. After Newman got into him the corner before. Newman skates all the way up high. Now here comes the Benedetto round low. And this is wild. 26 laps to go in stage 2. Schneider in the wall off turn 2 now. Again, that 3 seconds of damage was repairable under our 5-second damage clock with no penalty warranted. BJ McLeod nails another restart, another quick pit stop to get him back to the lead. I think of every pit crew in the field right now. McLeod and Truex's crew have been the best. I'd say BJ McLeod. That Live Fast team has had the better of all the pit stops so far tonight. And they're going to clear Schneider. Schneider hanging on that right rear corner panel. I guess Hamlin didn't clear him yet. After Chadley, welcome to the stream. Schneider trying to back the corner up a little bit. He slid a little too much getting into the corner that he couldn't get underneath Kenseth. He's just going to drive it in deep instead to try and get underneath him. Still can't quite clear him. He needs to get through this traffic quickly if he's going to want a shot to win the stage. Car will kick in as the laps carry on, but the race leader having clean air. Even Kyle Busch is having troubles trying to get around the 78. Schneider's in the wall now in 1 and 2. That'll cost him some time. A little bit of damage as well that will need fixed at the end of the stage break. Black Ace, welcome to the stream. Too loose. Yeah, we've been loose from the get-go. I tightened it up a little bit. It's not as bad as what it was that first run of the race, but I am pushing super, super hard too, though. Knowing it's only a 50% race. Move there to get around Bell for 8th. Now working on Hamlin for 7th. Oh no! Got into the back of Denny. Shot him up the track, an accidental bump and run. I thought Hamlin was going to go to the outside again. And he tried to take Schneider's line away, but he made such a late move to the bottom that Schneider couldn't check up in time. Because he was committed to driving it in deep, thinking Denny was going to go to the outside, and he accidentally punted Hamlin out of the way. Truex goes high. Schneider slide jobs on him. That's what he was going to do on Hamlin. Truex hanging on that left rear corner panel, trying to get a crossover, but Schneider holds clear into turn 3. And now he's got side-by-side traffic in front of him with Kurt Busch into Benedetto. 78, the 18 dealing with lap traffic. Oh, that got narrow off of turn 2. Both cars keep it off each other and keep it off the wall. Benedetto with a little bump to the back of the 6, but Newman didn't shake. He'll hold on to 3rd. Newman holding up the field, and now we have another caution. Now the 4th caution of the race. Free pass to Matt Kenseth in 11th as we get closer to the end of stage 2. Schneider going to pit for 4 fresh tires here. He's going to give up a little bit of track position. We'll repair that 2 seconds of damage that he had after getting into Denny Hamlin a few laps prior to the yellow. He should have enough time to get up there, and 4 fresh tires in a race where there's 4 times tire wear on, with it being a shorter race, that's beneficial. It's only going to lose 5 spots, and he'll actually get to restart at the bottom instead of the top here as well. And the green flag's back in the air. 4 sets of tires still left to the end of this race for the 99. 3 wide move to get around Keselowski and Kurt Busch. Oh man, sends it into the corner really loose. Hamlin pinches him down. And Schneider had nowhere to go. He had to get down to the black. He's got 10 more laps still to get around the leaders. Hamlin really didn't give him any room there. Probably showing a little bit of displeasure after that bump and run. A little bit before the caution. Look at McLeod trying to nail this restart. Kyle Busch is staying on the outside. Schneider on the fresh tires, going to go 3 wide up high for the lead. Oh, and he just brushed the wall, but he stays on the outside of the 78. Kyle drops back a couple spots to Benedetto, gets around him. Schneider, of course, got around on the outside. 8 to go, stage 2. Fresh tires prevail for Keegan Schneider. He is back in the lead at Bristol again. And again, takes it away from B.J. McLeod. Kyle Busch quickly back to 2nd, but he's got the same amount of tires as everybody around him except for the leader in the 99, who's got the freshest tires in the field on that restart. Only about 15 lap freshened tires, but that makes a difference at Bristol. Plus with the 4 times tire wear, that's more like 60 lap freshened tires is what it really feels like. Pretty obvious, even restarting back in 9th there, that Schneider was going to get to the lead. He had plenty of laps to do it. Now he's got clean air as well, and he's just pulling away. Schneider going to sweep the stages at Bristol, just like he did last night at Talladega. We'll see if he can get the win as well on top of it. He's going to pit for tires again during the stage break. That'll give him 3 sets left in that final stage. Saved him a little bit in stage 1 to be able to pull that move here in stage 2, and he was able to win on speed in stage 1, and now going to win with the tires in this one. Wow, that was a big slide into 30. He got pinched off by Austin Dillon. He was coming in so much faster than Dillon into the corner. Had to make another late move to the bottom, but unlike with Hamlin, he was able to keep it off the 3. A little bump to Bubba Wallace there as well. Final lap of stage 2 now. Off of turn 4, Keegan Schneider wins stage 2 at Bristol, his 14th stage win of the season. My goodness, just adding on to what has already just been an absolutely incredible season to start. Kyle Busch ends up second in this stage, followed by DeBenedetto, Hamlin, and Christopher Bell, the top 5. Newman 6th, Kurt Busch 7th. BJ McLeod fell all the way back to 8th once he lost the lead. Keselowski 9th and Kenseth rounds out the top 10. Tyler Reddick will get the free pass in 11th. Everybody gonna pit. Think it'll rain at Daytona tonight? I hope not. Is it raining there now, or? We're doing the live commentary. I hate to not be able to do it, because I won't be able to do it tomorrow, because I have to work early in the day, and with the Cup race being tomorrow, we're going to end up probably running doubleheader then. Oh, here we go. 122 laps to decide the winner at Bristol. Schneider finally wins the race off pit road. Green flag in the air. Martin Truex Jr. is out of the race all of a sudden as well. I think he brought out that 4th caution late in stage 2. Schneider nails the restart to get to the lead. Oh, and he just nailed the wall off turn 2, getting up to speed. That was bad, but Kyle Busch completely misses the corner, and he goes wide on the next end. Hamlin trying to get around him. And can't quite clear him. Busch got the run off the banking. They're just going to try to hold on to this clean air for dear life. Oh, there's lightning. Hopefully they can get it. Well, that gives us more time to finish this race, I guess. Hope for the best. They only got to get to 50 laps. If it's too long of a delay, I won't be able to do the race commentary tonight, because with having to work tomorrow, I don't want to. I stayed up till midnight for that truck race at Knoxville. It took 4 overtimes and a 2 red flags at the end of the race as well. And I went into work on like 5 hours of sleep, and I was pretty miserable that day, to say the least. So if the race is looking like it's going to take anywhere that late into the night, I won't do it. I learned my lesson the hard way the first time. BJ McLeod back to 2nd, gaining all that time back quickly. McLeod's probably got the best short run car. He was able to do that. Kurt Busch trying to pass BJ for 2nd. He clears him on turn 4. Oh, he's making a big charge for Schneider. He got underneath him briefly. Schneider with the block, though, down to the bottom. Oh, and Busch just squeezes in there, and he moves the 99 up, and now Busch gets sideways, and he overcorrects it into his brother. And somehow, the 18 car straightened out the 1. How did Kurt Busch save that nearly and practically spinning race car? Schneider holds on to the lead, meanwhile, after he just tried to door the 99 out of the way, and now here comes McLeod again. And he's got to run. Caution. That will stall his run out. 5 cautions now per incident tonight. Free pass to Kevin Harvick in 12th. He'll get one of his 2 laps back. Some cars are pitting and some are staying out. Schneider's going to stay out. He's only got, if he pits now, he's only going to have 2 sets of tires left, and he wants to save. He's going to have to with pitting at the end of stage 2 during that last caution at that time. Boy, oh boy. So the top 6 stay out, 7th through 11th. We're on the lead lap, all pitting. Green flag back in the air again. Schneider nails the restart again. He's going to have to worry about those guys on fresh tires. See how quickly it'll take those guys to get around the drivers on older tires. Again, the 4 times fuel and tire wear consumption, even though we were only 10 laps into the run, that's going to be about 40 lap fresher tires for those guys. Hamlin gets around McLeod on the restart. Lap and a half later, we're 2nd. Newman's already inside the top 5. I believe he's the first driver on fresh tires. In 5th, now up to 4th, passes McLeod off 4. Kurt Busch trying to get back around Hamlin again. Stacking up Newman on the inside. Kyle Busch behind him. Tyler Reddick is now up to 3rd. And he's the first driver on 4 fresh tires as Kurt Busch continues to hold those guys up and allow Schneider to get out to a 2-second lead. And fellow sophomore driver Tyler Reddick is now up to 2nd place trying to run down the 99. He's on older tires but clean air. Not going to mean as much on the 750 tracks that are not road courses, at least like Bristol, but we'll see. I'd like to think the tires are probably going to prevail. But again, we'll see. Ken's on fresher tires as well. I think the Benedetto's on old tires. I could be wrong, but they're standing his own ground for now. We'll see when it gets to lap traffic how exactly it might work out. More often than not, he's been on the outside unless he's had to protect his position. That's really the only time he chooses to run the bottom, as well as obviously being around all the moving chicanes with the lap traffic is a given at Bristol. Really got to be able to run multiple lanes here. He's going to be running multiple lanes the whole race. Run with the lap cars or not? How about Justin Haley in 23rd? That's a great run for Colin. On an oval. It's not the Call League racing that AJ Allmendinger won an actual cup race with this year either.
All clear. Hold your line, got one inside.
Smithfield CEO, welcome to the stream. Heavy lap traffic has allowed Reddick to close into about a 1.5 seconds off the lead. Keselowski is in 3rd, trying to get around Reddick for 2nd.
Clear all around.
There's 3 wide lap traffic much further up ahead. Reddick's in danger of going 2 laps down here at 12. Schneider going to hustle and clear him off the turn 4, so Harvick is 2 laps down. Schneider's led every lap of the final stage so far. Look at this lap traffic in front of him. Oh, a little contact between LaJoie and Blaney. Surprised LaJoie's still even in this race, let alone in 16th, or at least battling for 16th with Blaney.
All right, clear up. Got one ticket inside.
Blew a right front tire and hit the wall hard, bringing out a yellow earlier in the race.
All right, clear up. Outside. Careful, still there.
Oh, down to the bottom. Schneider goes around. He spins. He corrects the car again.
Driver, wake up. Wrong pit lane.
We stay green, and Tyler Reddick is going to take the lead off turn 2. Schneider drove it in too deep, 3 wide to the bottom on his older tires.
Slow down.
And Tyler Reddick is going to take the race lead.
Stay low, stay low.
Followed by Newman and Benedetto. Schneider falls back to 4th before getting the car to get back in the right direction. Luckily, everybody missed him to the outside, so he never hit anything. That's going to kill those tires even more. Down to 26% on the right front already. 92 laps to go. He's in desperate need of a caution. He does not want to pit under green at Bristol. He'll lose a few laps.
Still there. Car on the outside now.
Gets sideways again. That's a risky take with staying out of the pits under that last caution, trying to conserve tires. And now he's lost the lead with it as well.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
Gets back around to Benedetto. and Newman, so he's up to second quickly. Big slide job into 3. Reddick being held up by Harvick. Reddick trying to go low. Harvick in the middle. Schneider way up high as they split the lap car. Contact between the 99 and the 4. Now Reddick got held up with a train of cars on the inside. Schneider's back to the lead off turn 4 again. 89 to go at Bristol. Still at least a couple more pit stops for everybody. Schneider again going to go 3 wide to the bottom. Contact with the 37. That's risky. That's where he spun out already. Surprised he stayed green. I guess he was low enough and out of the way. Again, everybody missed him. He spun down the track to the apron. Never hit anything. I guess it was an alright call for NASCAR to keep it green there. Got it corrected and going back in the right direction pretty quickly too. And he's back to about a 3-second lead over Reddick. About 15% left on that right front, but he can only go about 7 more laps on fuel anyway. Even if the right front goes that far. Ryan Newman up to second now, getting around Tyler Reddick. And there are only 5 drivers on the lead lap that pitted, so we're going to be seeing a lot of those cars hit pit road. Not sure if the lap cars pitted or not. I don't think they did during that last caution. Shot big time loose off turn 4. Let's see if we get a yellow or not.
We're going to need those tires to the left, driver. Car outside, hold your line. All right, clear outside.
Huge amount of lap traffic coming up once again. Schneider jams the brakes. Barely keeping it off the 88 of Bowman. That's the second time he almost gotten in the back of Bowman. That's a similar situation.
All right, you're clear. Inside.
You have to make sure the bottom is going to be open for him to hit the pits. If he does make a green flag stop, Schneider's pit box will be on the front straightaway pit road. Remember, there are 2 separate pit lanes at Bristol because of how short of a pit road and how short of a racetrack this is. Especially that far down on the apron, they have to split it in 2. Schneider has pushed the car about as far as he can. Kurt Busch is on pit road. Denny Hamlin's already on pit road. Schneider's going to pit this time by, so the tires made it through the run, but it's the fuel he's going to have to pit for this time by, so he's going to give up the race lead. Newman will take over the new lead. 30 miles per hour is in pit road. Oh, speed limit, and now we have a caution. Perfectly timing yellow as Michael McDowell has crashed off of turn 4 with 80 laps to go. Our 6th caution of the race, and now Schneider can just pit right there. That was very similar to what happened. Man, what race was it that happened to us? We went to win. Phoenix? Was it Phoenix where that happened? They were about to get a yellow. Maybe it was Richmond. It was another race already this season where Schneider was on his way to pit road. He was braking heavily. Then we got a yellow. He just missed the pits to keep from getting the penalty. That is unbelievable. Newman wins the race off pit road. He'll restart from the lead. Kurt Busch takes the wave around to get back in the lead lap. Matt Kenseth gets the free pass. Denny Hamlin trapped the lap down, unfortunately. Maybe multiple laps down. Green flag back in the air. Man, Schneider's still stuck in 3rd gear. I was wondering what was going on there. Didn't realize I was still in 3rd. Oh, and he almost wiped out. Going into 3 on these cold tires. Didn't keep him up enough during the yellow. Newman to the lead on the restart. Keselowski to 2nd. Schneider trying to fend off De Benedetto for 3rd as he dive bombs Keselowski into 3. He'll try to slide up in front of him now into turn 1, and he does successfully to 2nd, but here comes De Benedetto down low. What a move by Matty D. Shake up by Schneider getting into 3. And De Benedetto's going to pull clear now. Matt De Benedetto Can he win 2 out of 3 races as he goes for the lead late at Bristol underneath Newman? Still at least 1, if not 2 pit stops left to the finish. 2 sets of tires left for the 99 team as well. 72 to go. Kyle Busch up to 4th. De Benedetto to the lead. Newman trying to get back underneath him. That was a good timing caution for Schneider. If it would have came out a lap or 2 later, he would have been 1 to 2 laps down. So many fast cars a lap down as well. That would not have been easy trying to get the free pass, especially with just over 70 to go at the time. Kyle Busch now to the inside of Schneider. Newman goes back to the bottom. Benedetto's up high up there. Schneider gets a lot better run, though, than Newman and Kyle Busch. Outside definitely working for Schneider. Newman pulls up the track, though. Schneider going to try that run into the corner. Slides up in front of Newman. Great move, but here comes Busch, who took it 3 wide. Schneider down in front of the 18 on the bottom. Trying to hold him back as he goes after the 21 of De Benedetto. Oh, De Benedetto blocks Schneider's move into turn 3. He's getting desperate. Schneider going to go back to his preferred line up high. Benedetto was nearly perfect off turn 2 that time. 3-car battle for the lead at Bristol. Oh, there's contact! Contact off of turn 4. De Benedetto's in the wall in 1 and 2. He gets into the 99, and Kyle Busch is going to get to the lead. De Benedetto was wall riding all the way through the corner. Schneider just gets in front of him on the other end, but it's Kyle Busch who now leads at Bristol after the contact between the top 2 in front of him. Right place at the right time for KFB. Schneider trying to run him back down again. Kyle protecting the bottom. Holds clear. Schneider sends it into the corner. Slides up the racetrack. Busch with the crossover. What a move. Schneider back to the lead. 63 laps to go at Bristol. What a race. You don't like this, you don't like NASCAR, you don't like short track racing. But if you are liking this, hit that like button down below and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. We'll be doing live commentary for the NASCAR Xfinity Series race tonight after this. For anybody down in the chat keeping an eye on the broadcast, let me know if they are still under a delay for the weather, because that's going to buy me some extra time. It means we still obviously have laps remaining in this race. Running a little long with the 6 cautions we've had so far, backing things up. 60 laps to go. Schneider's got just over a 1-second lead on Kyle Busch. Quickly gets around the lap car of Chris Buescher. Oh, Bubba Wallace can go all the way down to the bottom that time. Again, still 2 pit stops left to the end of the race. Schneider's got 2 sets of tires left. Busch about to go a lap down in 8th. He just got the free pass, but he's caught in traffic. Schneider's going to go 3 wide inside. Had problems with that earlier, but he does get around Chase Elliott and Eric Jones that time. Into the back of Bobby Carter. Busch still in 2nd. He's about 3 seconds off the lead. Newman is in 3rd. Benedetto's all the way back to 5th. It's bad on Keselowski and Newman for 3rd place, though. Traffic probably holding up to 21 now. Hamlin in 10th. Going to go another lap down. Oh, problems for BJ McLeod. Oh, what a tough break. Up in smoke. He's led laps a few times tonight. He's been in the top 5 for most of the second half of the race. And now he's on pit road with some sort of an issue. Hopefully he can get that car back on the track, but even if he does, he's going to lose a few laps. That is a heartbreaker for BJ McLeod. He at least had a good shot at a top 10. Especially with all these cars a lap down. He was on the lead lap. Kenseth now a lap down that time off of turn 4. So just 6 cars are on the lead lap here at Bristol. And alternate through the different camera angles. Once again here in this race, just 52 to go. Do this for the next dozen laps. Oh, 9th place. He might even go 2 laps down.
Careful, still there.
I don't think the cautions are done yet either.
All right, you're clear.
Tyler Reddick is in 6th. Schneider had a massive run. Reddick took his line away, and now we have a caution, and that is timely for Tyler Reddick. 50 laps to go, our 7th caution of the race. Lining up for another restart. More pit stops. These guys are still short on fuel to the end. What a wild, wild day at Bristol. Matt Kenseth gets the free pass in 7th. That was perfect timing yellow for Tyler Reddick. Looks like we had one for Schneider earlier as well. Almost had to make a green flag stop. 1 set of tires left from here to the end. Schneider wins the race off pit road. Only the 2nd time he's done that tonight. Victor has been a little inconsistent, but that time they had a quicker stop. Now that it's later in the race where it matters most. Green flag back in the air as he nails the restart. Quickly going to be able to clear the car up high. Kyle Busch actually dropped to the bottom right in front of him. Schneider a little loose, trying to pick the gas back up. And Busch, oh, he tries to move Schneider out of the way. And he did. Enough at least. Kyle Busch with a bump and run to get to the lead. Schneider's in the wall off the exit of turn 4. Keselowski sends it in on the outside. Now he's in the wall. Newman now going for the lead underneath Kyle. .44 to go. Laps are ticking by quick as they always do at Bristol. Kurt Busch trying to get his lap back so he can restart with these guys up in the front if we get another restart. De Benedetto back to 2nd with a slide job on Kyle Busch. Busch going to go a little wide. Schneider trying to get underneath him. Couldn't quite do it. A little contact there. Schneider keeps trying the bottom because Kurt's on the high side. It's definitely taking his line away. Sends it down to the bottom. Oh, and he just doors the one. A little too desperate. Trying to get the lap car out of the way. He knows time is running out. He wants that track position in case we get another yellow. Oh, Newman is wrecking! Newman's in the wall while leading! Oh, drama! Kurt Busch has just piled into him. Ryan Newman has spun out while leading with 40 to go at Bristol. All on his own. He had about a half a second lead on Kyle Busch. And the top 3 missed him, and the first car that hit him was Kurt Busch, who was a lap down. Kurt will get the free pass, and he will repair the damage under the yellow. Unbelievable. Adding to the drama-filled race That is the Food City 500 here today. Have you ever? And Keselowski is going to restart from the lead. Kenseth will restart second, 4 and 5 spots gain for the 2 and the 42. Green flag in the air. Schneider is going to go 3 wide to the outside into turn 1. What a move! Contact with the 42. Oh, and he just kept it off the wall. And now Busch slides into him, and Kyle Busch runs him up the track. Keselowski to the lead. Kyle gets sideways, so is Schneider. Down the track, into the side of the 8 of Reddick. Schneider missed to the apron. Keselowski's pulling away. .34 to go. We go back to the normal camera to the end of the race. Brad Keselowski leads at Bristol. What a pit stop for that 2 team. Reddick going for second. I don't even know how Keselowski gained 4 spots on pit road. That was impressive. What that team was able to do, and is that going to be the winning move to get Brad into the playoffs? Trying to steal one in the Food City 500. I believe these are the first laps he's led all night long. Kyle Busch trying to charge back through the traffic again as he passes Newman for 4th. 5th rather. 4th. Had it right. Hamlin's a lap down. If not 2 laps down. Joshua Rumsey, welcome to the stream. It's the final set of tires for Schneider, so no matter what happens to the end, we get a caution. He can't pit. We've had 8 of them so far for incident tonight. 28 laps to go. Oh, Kyle Busch gets into Hamlin, and Schneider spins out from second simultaneously. Corrects the race car. We get a caution. Oh, man. Only lost 1 spot. Busch about wiped out. Getting into Hamlin, and then Schneider wiped out at the same time in the next corner. Our 9th yellow of the race, and he can't pit for tires. Well, for one, he brought out the caution anyway, and fortunately he lost a spot because of it. Reddick got around him for second. That's the second time he spun today. Was looking back at Busch, about ready to spin, and then went back from the rear view cam to the front cam, and we ended up spinning. Saved it though, somehow. And Reddick might have a shot at Keselowski. Oh, Schneider spins the tires on the restart. Car just jumped to the left. And Keselowski leads into turn 1. Trying to get the advantage. Oh, Newman gonna go 3 wide. Forcing Schneider in the middle. What a move by Ryan Newman. And he might get to second now. He's going for the lead under Keselowski. Newman moves to 2. Ryan Newman with a bump and run, and he leads at Bristol with 22 laps to go. Schneider still underneath the 18. He can't get around him on the restart. Reddick spins the tires. They're 3 wide into 3. Contact. Schneider runs into the 8. Busch somehow never got any contact on him, and he's up to 3rd. Ryan Newman from 5th to 1st in 2 laps on the restart. Schneider going 3 wide, this time to the outside. Busch slips off of 4. He loses 2 spots. Schneider trying to side draft the 8. Really trying to pinch him down. Now crosses over on the 2 of Keselowski to get to second. Can he get to Newman, who leads with 19 to go? Newman with the restart of a lifetime right there. He moved 2 cars out of the way to get there, but man, look at him stacking up again. Christopher Bell lap down in the mix. Kyle Busch trying to get around Reddick for third. He's all over him. Schneider trying to run the high side to get to Newman. And will we stay green to the finish? Newman wiped out while leading. Restarted at the back. Got another caution. Restarted from 5th. With the lack of cars on the lead lap, I thought he was out of the race. Instead, he's still in it with a shot to win. Trying to go, oh, car in the wall, turn 4. Spinning hard, it's Chad Fincham. And we get another caution. With 16 to go, as they were dead even for the lead, Schneider had the lead by about a half a car length on Newman at the time of the yellow. 16 to go, and we're going to have another restart, our 10th caution of the race. About to finish the Coke Zero Sugar 400 with Reddick 20 to go. There you go. Go for it. Having a late race restart of our own. This is just a wild race at Bristol. Denny Hamlin's all of a sudden back on the lead lap. He was 2 down.
Be ready here.
He's in 9th place as well. Green flag back in the air. Schneider will nail the restart into 1. Newman tried to cross him over. He had a great job just getting back down to the bottom of the racetrack. And now Schneider's got the clean air, and he's got a good long run car. Everybody on old tires. 12 to go. Kyle Busch trying to get to second. It's just amazing this race has come down to what it has here late. Kyle Busch to second. He'll clear Newman off of turn 2 after driving it in deep. Slides up in front. Kurt Busch, who was a lap down not that long ago, is in 4th, trying to get around Newman for 3rd. Does Busch have anything for Schneider? 10 to go. Schneider trying to get his 2nd career win at Bristol. He won the Bristol night race in the playoffs last season. Now trying to win the day race. He finished 5th place in the Food City 500 last year. Final set of tires, so again, if we get a late race yellow, he cannot pit. Granted, at this point, I don't think he'd want to anyway. We only have 8 to go. We'll see if we stay green again. We get another caution at the tie for the most yellows we've had for incident in a race this season.
Still there.
Lap traffic. Oh, little contact. Schneider got squeezed 3 wide.
Hold your line. You're all clear on the top.
Schneider just wants to get to the white flag now.
Still there inside. 5 to go.
Got into Justin Haley. Oh my goodness.
Got a car.
Almost goes around again. This car's all over the place.
You're clear there.
Kyle's cut the lead down 2 seconds over the last 2 laps. 4 to go.
You're clear there. Stay high up here.
There's plenty good on fuel. Schneider into the back of Austin Dillon. He is doing his best to try and run clean laps to the finish of this race.
All right, clear out that. All right, you're clear there.
2 more laps.
You're clear all around, man. You got it, Rose. You're clear then.
White flag in the air, 1 lap to go at Bristol. 4.5 second lead for the 99.
Stay high, stay high. Clear all around, man.
Man, in the back of Priest. Schneider slid quite a bit getting into 3. He'll let Logano go. Checkered flag in the air. Schneider survives a wild one at Bristol to get his 8th win of the season. And after the checkered flag, Joey Logano goes around. He was still racing for position, I think, too. Oh my gosh. What a race. Late drama. Drama really throughout. And Schneider prevails yet another time this season. And he is trying to chase Richard Petty's record for the most wins in a single season. With the pace he is on now, winning all but 2 of the first 10. 8th win. The record is 27. Another nail-biting race, just like Talladega last night. We'll take a look at the finishing results very quickly here. Keegan Schneider with the win. Kyle Busch second. Schneider won both stages and the race today. Ryan Newman, after spinning from the lead, took away the race lead on the second-to-last restart before losing it right before the caution with 16 to go. Had a chance on that restart, though, to get back around Schneider. Couldn't do it. Lost a spot to Busch. But still a great comeback for him to finish 3rd. Matt DiBenedetto 4th. Kurt Busch came from a lap down to finish 5th. Tyler Reddick 6th. Brad Keselowski 7th. Matt Kenseth 8th. Denny Hamlin came from 2 laps down to finish 9th. And Christopher Bell rounds out the top 10. 9 cars finished on the lead lap. What a wild race. In the Food City 500 or the Food City 250, whatever you want to call it. These 50% races, I'll tell you what, they have been, between this and Richmond, just so unpredictable. We still got 2 more at Daytona and Talladega still to come this season, and those races are unpredictable as they are anyway. My, oh my. So there is a look at the point standings updated. Keegan Schneider has a 203-point lead on Kyle Busch. There was Newman wiping out, and Kurt Busch was involved. I forgot Kurt was even involved in that race. Came from a lap down and a wrecked race car to finish in the top 5, as well as Newman. Just unbelievable. Kyle Busch had the fastest lap of the 15.592. Schneider led 136 of the 250 laps today. I'm surprised we even led that much, all things considered. Like, share, and subscribe again for more daily NASCAR content. Next race on the channel will be on Sunday for the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. No live stream tomorrow night. We'll only have a predictions video that will be uploaded earlier in the day leading to the Cup race tomorrow. It will not be live streamed. I have to work early on in the day. Then I have a fantasy football draft in the evening. And then the race will be at night, but it'll be a little too late. Canadian Tire Motorsports Park will be the next race of the season. It will be 80 laps for the full race, so that should be a wild one. First trip to Canadian Tire for the NASCAR Cup Series, so new track. Gonna bring in some more drama there, I'm sure of it. I'll see you guys for that race on Sunday, but I will see you coming up very shortly here for the Daytona Xfinity Series race. Without further ado, let me get that stream set up so we can get things underway before the racing begins.